through my other friend's store, and I explained it to him. He came before with me few times, so he worked with me couple of times before. So I explained it to him what's going on, how they got it and all that stuff. It was my fault. I thought he fully understood.
Okay. I do want you to know that this board takes a violation like this
Sir, we always,
very serious.
whenever we are at the store,
Not treat it lightly.
yes sir, we card everybody. We even don't sell cigarette. People, young kids, they swear on us. We don't care. We always take it serious. And I also spoke with Karen this morning from the administration office.
Yeah.
I got the number of the outfit. They give the license, training.
At the tips training.
Yes.
The tips training. That was another question I was going to bring up
And
to you.
I have February 17th, 8 a.m. appointments made at 30 Water Street, Denver. I'm going to be included in that certification also.
Will this other gentleman also be attending that?
Rakesh Narula will be also going there, and also I have another guy, Salim Punirwala. He lost his license. I
This
don't know.
tips training
Yes,
certificate?
so he is going also there.
Okay, thank you. Chairman? Chief, yes.
Mr. Chairman, the thing that I think that most bothers me is this was a 15-year-old kid.
That bothers me also. Yeah.
This wasn't 19 or 20,
Right.
15 years old.
15-year-old.
Yes, sir, I don't know how he can do it, but he did it.
Yeah, and I spoke to the owner when he received his notice of the show cause hearing, and he advised me the same thing as this gentleman did, that they had a problem. They brought in a guy from the outside, and he sold it to the boy. But I told him my problem was that he wasn't tips trained, and he didn't ask he didn't ask for the ID. He didn't follow the procedure.
Right, Chief. Thank you, Chief. Mr. Moulton?
Mr. Chairman, sir, this Mr. Narula, is he a regular employee with you? So he's just a fill-in?
He was just a fill-in. He will become regular employee once I have his certification.
Once you have it? Okay.
Once you have his tips training.
Yes, sir. And once I have the certification, I is supposed to submit it to the town with a copy of those certificates.
Sir, yes, I take this kind of violation very
Yes,
seriously.
sir, I'm with you. I mean,
The implications are tenfold when you sell to a minor who may go out driving a vehicle.
yes, sir, we own this store for 7 years, and I've been in this country for 25 years, and matter of fact, my other guys, they don't even smoke and drink.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Rao?
Does anybody make a recommendation?
Well-
Does the chief make a recommendation, or do we do it?
I normally don't make recommendations. I live
The
with the
chief
board.
doesn't make a recommendation. I'll go a little bit forward. Normally, what the board will do on a first case basis is we will suspend, suspend the license for 3 days. That has generally always been upheld with the ABC. Am I correct, Mr. Younger?
Yes.
On a 3-day, on a first violation. They are very reluctant, from my understanding, anything over that on the first violation to uphold it. I was going to recommend that we do a 3-day revocation, suspension revocation, over the weekend of January 25th, 26th, and 27th. That was going to be my recommendation.
You can't go over the 3 days. If we go over
I
the 3
believe-
days, it's not upheld, is that?
Mr. Younger?
This is just recommendations, it's not, is generally the theory is that if you go over 3 days for suspension, they can go to they'll have to go to the Alcohol Beverage Control Commission, appeal the decision. They cannot overturn the decision, and we return it back to the board and remand it, saying that, well, we feel that maybe the decision of the board was too harsh at this time. Generally, recommendations of 3 days generally is upheld unless there's any extreme situations.
If I may, speak to Chair to the Chief, that you ran a tobacco stand.
Correct. They were in compliance with the
And they
tobacco.
were, makes it all the more incredible that they wouldn't sell cigarettes, but originally did.
It was just because of the new guys. I have all other guys, including myself, whenever we, all regular employees are at the store, we don't sell it.
Just one, can I clarify that, Mr. Murphy?
Go ahead, Chief.
We did it on 2 different separate days, so they
Right,
weren't
yeah,
done
I
at the
realize-
same time.
no, I realize it
So
wasn't
some might
all
have been
done
2
on the
different
same
people
day
in
at
the
the same
store at
time.
the time.
Could have been. Right, fine.
It was probably a different employee.
Correct.
It was.
Mr. Ross.
Oh, I think I should go along with the recommendation. I don't think we have to do any more. I think he shows genuine concern about it.
So is there any way?
Seems like he's going to take the appropriate action, so I think that would be sufficient.
Any further discussion? If not, could we have a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to suspend for 3 days on January 25th, 26th, and 27th, the package store wine and malt beverage license of Christopher's Market, 2 Washington Street.
Second.
Motion made and second. Any further discussion? The only thing I want to bring up on discussion, sir, is we are going to be waiting for those tips certificates from every employee and every manager in the store. And I want to be very clear on that. Okay? Okay, motion made and second. Hearing no further discussion. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? 0. Now, sir, it'll be your responsibility, somebody at the store's responsibility to drop that license off here at the town hall, in the town administrator's office, Friday, 8 a.m. Yeah, take your time, get it out, yep. Friday, 8 a.m. And then you'll be able to pick the license up on Monday, the 28th, at 8 a.m. at the town administrator's office. Yes.
25th, 26th, and 27th.
And
Friday,
you can pick it up at
Saturday.
8 a.m. on the 28th, because that's when we open.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you know.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the license is suspended.
Can you explain to them no alcohol can be served within that period of time?
Yes, if you cannot sell, I would advise you to lock it up somehow if you can. You don't have to by law, but no alcohol can be sold, can be sold at that time. You do understand that, right? Okay, thank you very much, and thank you for your honesty. Thank you.
I'm done.
Okay, we'll move up to town administrator's report. Mr. Younger.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I don't know if anything else here for Chief Snell or Deputy Mayor.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry, Chief.
Thank you.
very
Thank you.
much. Mr. Younger.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We received notification from the Massachusetts Highway Department that we are eligible for federal aid bridge funding in the amount of approximately $893,000 to rehab the bridge over the Ipswich River at Route 28 on the North Reading running line, right on the southern portion there. It's a state bridge. The bridge was going to be structurally deficient by the Mass Highway Department's bridge section. And it's expected the engineering design will be initiated and completed during this year. And there's no anticipated changes to the footprint of the deck in relation to the alignment of the street and sidewalks on that level. The construction we anticipate is during the 2003 year, and you will be required to keep one lane open at all times. So it's good news that we received funding for that roof project.
Any questions or comments from the board? Okay. Yep. Oh, Mr. Rock.
Are we going to apply for this, or are we going to, I mean, if funding's available, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna,
Well, no, they have approved the funding. They have stated, the state has funded this project, the state bridge.
okay, so they're gonna do it?
Right.
Okay.
And,
That's not coming from the 62 money, is it?
no, no. This is totally separate from that project. Also, in regards to public works, regarding breach permits for dams in the area, we will be requesting breach permits for locations on the Haverhill Street area and the Elm Street area. Remember that, and I will be drafting a letter in support of that. And I just would like the board's support in supporting these efforts so we can get the process going.
This is for the Beaver?
Yes.
For the Beaver, Mr. John, I think. Mr.
Yeah, what I'd like to do to speed up this process, if we could, is that we kind of have a blanket letter available, that if this comes in before the board at any time, because this has been up before the board for the last 3 meetings or so, that we don't have to, what happens is, we say go ahead, and then it has to go to the Board of Health and then the Conservation Commission, and they're kind of looking for our approval before they do anything. So I would kind of like to almost relinquish our authority and let them, if they feel it's necessary, you know, do it immediately. I don't know how the rest of the board feels, but I mean, I think we have checks and balances where the Board of Health has to go out and see that it's a necessity. Conservation Commission has to go out, and we have the town engineer looking at it. And I think if they agree that it should be done, I'd like to be able to speed it up and just, you know, whenever a complaint comes in through Mr. Younger or anybody, that they, you know, act on it immediately.
Mr. Murphy.
I would be in full concurrence of that. Delays the process. Concom, Board of Health, DPW, they know what needs to be done, et cetera. Let them go forth and get it done and not wait for us to have a meeting and give them direction or a letter, so we can have some kind of sort of standing rule that they address these issues.
Okay, Mr. Muldoon?
Well, I hate to hear the term relinquish authority, but in regards to this issue, it has come up. This is now the 3rd time this winter, and it's not really necessary that the townspeople have to jump through hoops to get this done when it's causing a lot of problems in several locations. So I think generally I would agree that we should advise them that they should not take any undue time to get this done and give the permits, so that the town engineer can go ahead and breach these dams.
And I will agree with everything I heard except your word relinquish authority. But I have no problem with us going forward and doing this on a timely basis. Stan?
Mr. Chairman, I can draft up for the chairman's signature for tomorrow, so we can get this done. A letter basically giving them a blanket, support of any breaching that needs to be completed.
The authority to move forward. I have no problem with that. Is that okay? Stan?
Also, to follow up on that, the dams are still remaining at those sites. The beavers are gone, but we have to remove the dams.
Right. Which is one of the most important, the most important, not a problem. Stan, any more?
Mr. Chairman, that's it for now.
Okay, new and old business. Mr. Rupp?
Where are we on the budget?
I am In a meeting regarding the capital budget,